The Chicago Sky have been an interesting watch for the first half of the 2024 WNBA season. Currently sporting a 10-14 record, they sit at the 4th seed in the Eastern Conference and 8th seed overall. With the WNBA season on pause until August 15th, I wanted to take a look at the Chicago Sky season up until this point and grade the things that I've seen from a fan perspective. Starting off with the 7th overall pick in this year's draft, Reese has improved tremendously in her short time as a pro. She's averaging 13.5 points and 12 rebounds per game, currently second in the entire WNBA in boards. Early on in the season, she struggled heavily with getting/making quality shots around the rim. Since then, she's noticeably improved her finishing, with her correlating field goal percentages trending upward. Still not as polished as one would like, but improving. Angel broke the record for consecutive double-doubles with 15 straight, which was a record previously held by Candace Parker, who had 12 over the course of 2 seasons. She's also on pace to break the offensive rebounding record as a rookie and was named to an all-star team as well. So far, I've been pleased with the performance of Reese in her young career. I see so much room for growth in her game and look forward to seeing more of her in a Sky jersey. Her grade is a B. Camila Cardoso suffered a minor injury in the Sky preseason, which kept her out of action until the first Sky Fever meeting on June 1st. Since then, Camila has made her presence felt on both ends of the floor. She's currently averaging 8.2 points and 7.8 rebounds, along with 1.2 blocks per game. When she's on the court, she provides tremendous protection at the rim, as well as a solid scoring punch when she's able to take advantage of her size. She's the only true center on the roster after Elizabeth Williams suffered a torn meniscus earlier during the season. I believe she still has yet to maximize her potential as a true center on this roster due to the spacing issues that the team currently has. With that being said, I do like what she's contributed to this team and think that the future of this team lies within her. Her grade is a B-. Kennedy Carter initially came off the bench for the Sky to start the season. After a few rotation changes, Kennedy was inserted into the starting lineup. Previously, she provided much-needed scoring off the bench. More recently, she's been excellent in keeping momentum going for the Sky. Since entering the starting 5 on June 16th, Kennedy has averaged 20 points per game on 50% from the field. Her energy and pace is super dynamic and has helped elevate this team in clutch moments. She looks for her scoring opportunities early and often and has become the most consistent scorer on the team. Good things happen when the ball is in Kennedy's hands, and I trust her more than anyone with the ball in her hand right now. Her grade is an A. Marina has struggled mightily with her shot this year. Her overall field goal percentage is down from last year, as well as her three-point percentage. She's also been noticeably shaky in the clutch this season, where on multiple occasions she has missed clutch free throws. That being said, she hasn't been terrible. She's still contributing 14 points per game, 5 boards, and nearly 5 assists, though you would like to see her making more of the shots that she's taking, especially with the Sky being such a non-threat from deep. The news broke recently that she was traded from the Sky, but as she was a part of the Sky for this first half of the season, I'm still going to grade her, and that grade is a D+. Lindsay is a veteran point guard who serves as the only true point guard on this team, as the rest of the guards fill in more combo guard roles. She was also a part of the starting lineup shakeup that was previously mentioned. Her impact goes beyond numbers, which, if you were to take a look at, don't jump off the screen like some of those who were previously mentioned. Her veteran guard skills help settle the team down when they need it. She's not looking to take so many of her own shots, but she's not going to make many mistakes when she's asked to handle the ball either. She's overall a solid veteran presence on this team. Her grade is a B-. Izzy's role on this team has been to fill in spot minutes for either Camila or Angel. Unfortunately, that means playing the 5 when the time calls for it, and that is simply not one of her strengths. In her role as backup wing off the bench, she's been alright. When Camila's in foul trouble and the Sky have to play without having a true center on the court, you notice the limitations of her having to fill that role. The team doesn't fall off a cliff when she enters the game, but she leaves more to be desired with her play overall. Her grade is a C-. Dana Evans started off in the starting lineup, but since then her minutes have altered, and at times she struggled to crack even 10 minutes in games. After starting off the year with 5 straight double-digit scoring games, she appears to have hit some sort of a wall. Unfortunately for her, the season up until this point has been anything but ideal, but through the struggles, I do have faith that she can edge her way back into more playing time. Her shot making and IQ have to improve for that to happen though. Her grade is a D-. Diamond in her return season still looks to not be at 100%. She began the season with solid performances, but after a foot injury, she hasn't performed well. I think a good portion of this is still due to her having recently returned to playing shape, but even with that, Diamond simply has not been very productive this season. I hope that she can return to form soon because the Sky could desperately use another scoring forward option, especially with the news of Marina Mabrey being traded. Her grade is a D-. As for Michaela Onyenwere and Brianna Turner, neither of them have cracked the rotation enough for me to give an accurate grade for them, but within the last few games before the Olympic break, I did see good flashes out of Michaela Onyenwere, so hopefully she can etch her way into increased minutes later on in the season. First-year head coach Teresa Witherspoon has so far led the Sky to a 10-14 record. The playoffs started today, they'd be the last team to make the cut at the 8th seed. The team has suffered injury setbacks on multiple fronts, starting with Camila missing the first stretch of the season, Diamond having a foot injury, and most recently Elizabeth Williams' meniscus tear. She's found a diamond in the rough in Kennedy Carter, as well as instilling both a positive and competitive fire within the team. I like the way she communicates with the team, I like the way she conducts herself in media appearances, and I believe that she was a great hire and a perfect fit for the future of this Chicago Sky franchise. She hasn't been perfect though. A few different times during this stretch of the season, I have questioned some of her rotations, but that's to be expected with a first-time and first-year head coach. Overall, I love Coach Spoon's fit with this team, and I'm excited to see what she builds in Chicago. Her grade is a B+. With the Sky as a whole, I can't say that I expected us to be in the playoff hunt. With us coming in at the 8th seed currently, I think that a realistic expectation is for us to potentially hold on to that 8th seed for the rest of the season. Considering we had the 3rd pick in the most recent WNBA draft, I think that where we are now is a great foundation for us to build upon. We have room for significant improvement, but Rome wasn't built in a day. I look forward to the next steps that this franchise makes. So overall, I'm giving the Chicago Sky a C+ grade for the season so far. That has been this video. I hope you guys enjoyed me talking about the Chicago Sky. Definitely want to make more WNBA videos after they get back from Olympic break. But if you guys enjoy sports content or content similar in nature to this, please make sure you leave a like down below, as well as subscribe and turn on post notifications so that you get notified every time that I post a video. With that being said, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.